Morning and welcome to your motivation for the week. It's me again. I wanted to talk about consistency this week. And consistency applies to everything we do in life, whether it's personal growth, whether it's your job, whether it's a hobby, whether it's taking care of your health, your fitness. Consistency is probably the most common thing that results in success at anything. And I wanted to just give you a bit of an example that I, as a perfectionist as a child and into my adulthood, I really struggled to maintain consistency with things, because if I got to a point where I felt like I wasn't doing as well as I thought I was, because I was always a massively high achiever. So if I wasn't winning or number one, then I would just give up. Instead of actually looking back and being, why am I not number one? What can I do better? What more work could I put in? Or what research could I do to be better at this? Or practice harder at something? And so many times I just gave up on something that could have potentially been amazing or potentially shifted my life in a different direction if I just stuck with it. And this comes along as well with a lot of personal growth. So when we, when we are doing a lot of work on our mental health and our personal growth, there's always kind of these peaks and troughs. So you will be super motivated because you're learning all the stuff, it's amazing. But then as you start to uncover all these limiting beliefs, these emotions, you start to work through some difficult stuff within you, you will fall into a bit of a trough. And that's where you start to feel a bit down, you start to feel a bit demotivated, and that's when the consistency is the most important. Consistency is easy when you're on a high and you're doing well. Consistency is critical when you're on those lows. So really remember this week, when you're doing something, if you're feeling really demotivated by something, just keep going at it. You don't necessarily have to go at the same pace that you were, but just keep making little steps in the right direction. So whatever that is, whether it's in your work, whether you've been trying to get fit and healthy, whether you are just wanting to spend more time with your family, make little consistent steps towards those goals and towards that change that you want to see in yourself this week.